Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Panthers Ice Den in beautiful Coral Springs, Florida. We are back in the men's Division III region, and this matchup is Team Peru versus Team Panthers Warriors. I'm your play-by-play announcer, Andrew Ember, and I'm excited for this matchup here. Thank you so much for joining us for this broadcast. Panthers Warriors first across the line there. Shot missed the glove of the Peru goaltender. That is Roberto Richter in net for Peru. And on the Panthers Warriors side, let's get some confirmation here, but it appears to be John Marr in net for the Warriors. Greer picks that one up for the Panthers Warriors. Knocked off the puck. Pelaez. Back to Clement. Fired down deep there by Llewellyn. And slowed down in his own end by the Panthers Warriors defenseman Chris Spaeth. Here comes Lovato, taken off by Childress. Panthers Warriors looking for the outlet pass there. Childress was calling for it, didn't get over to him. Peru offside, 13:39 in the first. 15-minute periods, no intermissions, just a minute between frames. So don't go anywhere. It's going to be pretty non-stop action. Already seen a taste of Division III a little bit earlier today. A fantastic game involving a couple of really strong teams that treated us to a one-goal back-and-forth affair. As we're back underway here, Quinto fires to Lovato, and they're offside again. Team Puerto Rico defeating Team Caribbean in that early game in a one-goal game. Super exciting. Came down to the wire. I think we've seen a little bit more rough stuff than we're used to. Perhaps, obviously, this is not the NHL. We're not looking for fighting in these tournaments. But especially after the games, there's been a lot of, we'll call it disagreements, in opinion. Panthers Warriors have the puck. Nick Butterworth sending it down. Butterworth tried to steer around the defense, couldn't. And Team Peru gets it back to center ice. Teams to Arntz. Lovato lost it. And now picked back up. Childress. Childress regains possession. Tried to throw it out in front. Steered away by the defense of Mourinho. That one's dumped all the way down the ice. Should be icing. And it is. 12:43 to go in the first. After the icing, we'll have an offensive zone draw for the Panthers Warriors. Face-off won by the Warriors. Butterworth blasts it. The captain's shot was blocked. And Peru regains possession in their own end. Trying to be careful with it. And away they come. It's Lovato. Lovato, 3-on-2. Lovato shot save. Gets it back. Centering pass off the stick. Davis tries to backhand out. Kept in by Richter. Richter pass across. Another great pass off the stick, though. And the Panthers Warriors get it back out to center. Davis off his stick. Mourinho dropped it for a teammate. Gets it back. Here's Mourinho. Mourinho losing that puck. Butterworth steals, and it's back out into neutral ice. Just over 3 minutes gone here in the opening frame, scoreless. Team Peru back on it. Richter dropped it. Backhander shot, save. Marr kept it out, and now it's fired all the way down the ice. Should be icing against the Panthers Warriors this time. And it will be 11:24 to play in the first. Appreciate everyone tuned in online. We got games basically all day and night for the next week. Started yesterday. Teams will do pool play. And then I think already by, I want to say Wednesday, we're already getting into bracket winner versus bracket winner. And the tournament advances pretty quickly. Or I should say region winner, not bracket winner. It's not quite March. It's not March Madness. That one's going to come right back out to center again. Back into the Panthers Warriors end. Spaeth had to go off his stick. And Team Peru once again gathers it in. Wanicki battling for the puck for Team Peru. Childress steals it briefly. Peru gets it back. Opportunity out in front, missed all the sticks. Wanicki, glove down this time. And here's some speed from the Panthers Warriors. Coming the other way is Greer. Greer drops that one for Childress. Childress on his backhand, throws it out in front, blocked away by the Peru defense. Centering pass here, opportunity shot, blocked. Good opportunity there for the Panthers Warriors. That was Wes Kirk with the puck. Spaeth had it knocked all the way back to Butterworth. Tried to find Kirk, but it's off. And Peru takes back. Butterworth had it deflect off his stick. Here's an opportunity. Peru, backhand, forehand shot, save. Rebound goes wide. Peru still has the puck. Centering pass. Hopped off the stick. Peru with some good opportunities here. Some of the first of the game. A little over 5 minutes in. Pass to the point. Mourinho shot blocked. Got through but wide. Peru with a lot of possession here. Butterworth can't get it out. Quinto held it in briefly. And now it's back to neutral ice. Peleas turned it over. Teams giving chase. Arntz holds it in for the Panthers Warriors. Mourinho chasing it back. Mourinho. Outlet pass connects. Peleas. Peleas knocked off by the defense of the Panthers Warriors. Held in at the point, Quinto. Around one man, but now turns it back. Panthers Warriors looking to come the other way, and here they are. Nestor Rojas had that opportunity, never really had a clean look, and here comes Peru the other way one more time. One-on-one shot, deflects wide. Peleas shot, save, and Marr holds it with 8:36 to play in the first period. Still scoreless. Panthers Warriors into center ice. Spaeth looked for that outlet pass to Nina Ramos, just out of her reach. And here's Lovato. Lovato at the face-off dot. Kept away by Childress. Gets it back, though. Lovato got that one off. To the other Lovato. There's at least two. Nice move there by Peru. Pass across. Fandon would have been an open net. Oh, boy. Peru's going to want that opportunity back. But now it's the Panthers Warriors giving chase. Childress all alone in the attacking corner. Childress looking for some help now. Goes around the defense. Still has the puck. Ramos fired on, deflected. Llewellyn. Lovato fires to center, and here's an opportunity. Lovato on a break. Lovato in all alone. Forehand. Ran out of room. Mars calling for a stoppage. He thinks it hits the net. Nice save there against Russell Lovato. Richter circling by the faceoff dot. Tried to stuff it out in front to Lovato. No dice. Held in there by Dunyare. And here's Wojnicki again. Wojnicki around one man. Still has the puck. Wojnicki looking for somebody. Peru still got it. Wojnicki gets it back. Shot saved by Marr. Clement. Nice play there by Wojnicki again. There's also two Wojnickis. Two Peleases, two Wojnickis, two Richters, and two Lovatos on Team Peru. Lots of brotherly love. Finally picked up by Jesse Cesar Wojnicki. Over to Mark Wojnicki. Mark on the forehand, tries to toe drag around, can't. Another opportunity fired wide of everything. Clement. And across to Wojnicki. Wojnicki tries to toe it up. Backhand pass across, opportunity for, and they score! Mark Wojnicki gives Team Peru the 1-0 lead. 5:37 to go in the first. Big early goal here for Team Peru, staking them to a 1-0 lead. Another opportunity goes off the side of the post. Peleas losing the puck here to Greer. Kirk gives chase. And Peleas the other way. Backhand shot off the side of the cage. Thrown out in front, shot save, rebound. Another save by Marr. A third crack at it, Marr keeps it out. And it looks like they blew the play dead. Goalie never had it, but looks like there were enough bodies on top. 4:45 to play in the first period. Peru 1, Panthers Warriors 0. Panthers Warriors win the draw in their own zone. Rung around the boards. Teams tried to gather it in. Peleas taken off the puck. Panthers Warriors have it again. Here comes Team Peru again. Peleas fires across. Little bit of a trip there. No call. Play on, says the ref. Richter holding it in at the left point for Team Peru. Finds Quinto. Quinto's shot blocked away by Arntz. Peru's had the better of play here so far, and they're up 1-0. Richter with a shot. Nice block there by the Panthers Warriors defense. That was Nestor Rojas. Richter Finds Pelaez. Pelaez, shot, glove save, Marr. And he holds on with 3:38 to play in the first period. Still 1-0 Peru. Face off one to Llewellyn. Over to Richter. Richter shot, save Marr, and he'll hold it again. Another offensive zone draw for Team Peru. Butterworth gathers it in for the Panthers Warriors. Tries to fire out, can't. Second effort, out to center from Nina Ramos. Llewellyn. Llewellyn loses it now to Rojas. Team Peru gathers it back, Lovato. Fired down the length of the ice. Should be icing against the Panthers Warriors, and it is with 2:59 to play in the first. Butterworth. Backhands it, not out. Llewellyn holds it in once, twice. Finally back out to center where Clement takes it. Clement, pressured by Davis, gives off to Lovato. Puck is free. Ramos puts it back into the attack zone. Fired right back out. Picked back up by Childress. Childress to the far boards with it. Around back of the cage. Still has it, looking for some help. Childress head up. Still has it. Fires towards the net. It's loose. Peru able to gather it in and get it out. Picked up now by Lovato. Lovato's first across the line. Lovato. Backhander misses. Thrown back out in front, and it goes in. Oh my goodness, I think it's in. What an unfortunate break for the Panthers Warriors. I think it's an own goal. Doesn't matter, it's 2-0 Peru. Choi's the first in the line. We'll see who they give it to. Sounds like they do give it to Choi. It's Team Peru with the 2-goal lead late in the first. Here's Wojnicki. Wojnicki on the puck. Chased around, now throws it out in front, nobody home. Kirk backhands it out to center. The captain, Clement, on it for Peru. Here's Donaire. Childress giving chase against Wojnicki. Greer tries to backhand out and does successfully. And that would be offside. 56 seconds to go in the first. 2-0 Team Peru over the Panthers Warriors. Mourinho Mourinho ridden off into the boards by Greer. Gathered in by Wojnicki in a dangerous spot all alone. Shot, missed everything. Thrown back out in front, kept away by the Panthers Warriors defense. And here's an opportunity for Greer. Greer tries to get there, but he's beaten there by Wojnicki. Greer wins it back. Pass over to Spaeth. Couldn't do anything with it. And Peru will escape again. Quinto tries to settle it to Wojnicki. Couldn't do it. Wojnicki, shot, save, rebound, another shot, wide. Final seconds here of the first. One more chance. Mourinho deflected wide. Wojnicki misses. And that's where the first period will come to a close. 2-0 Team Peru. Stay tuned. There's no intermission. We'll be right back in just 1 minute. And we are back underway for period number 2 between Team Peru and Team Panthers Warriors. Currently 2-0 Peru. Early opportunity for Peru. Stopped by Mar. Just 10 seconds into the second. Shot on, save, rebound, blocked, another opportunity, and they score! Pelaez makes it 3-0 Peru. Marcelo Pelaez Jr. .41 to play in the second period. 3-0 Peru. Peru has been the better team throughout, and they have the lead. Richter with an open net there for a second. Leon slides it across. Shot saved by Mar. Childress comes up with it for the Panthers Warriors. Now it's one-on-one. Childress looking for some help. In between a shot and a pass over to Teams. Missed everything, and now Team Peru has numbers the other way. Great move here by Pelaez. Comes in all alone, and Pelaez just missed. That was not the Pelaez that just scored. That time it was Sebastian coming through with a burst of speed. 13:55 to play in the second. Peru 3, Panthers Warriors 0. Offensive zone draw for Team Peru. And there's a penalty on the play, actually. The Panthers Warriors were called for an infraction there, which means Team Peru is on the power play. Looks like the Panthers Warriors may not have even known because they sent 5 players out there. Chance for Peru to go up by 4. Here's a shot, Mourinho, blocked. Spaeth clears to center. Clement. Mourinho. Out in front, goes off a skate of Lovato, and it's all the way down. Childress giving chase with Clement. Childress knocks the stick out of the hand of Clement. They score! Oh my goodness! Peru is busy complaining about not getting a penalty call. Childress throws it out in front, goes off the player into the goal. I think this is a goal for the Panthers Warriors shorthanded. And it is. Just a stunning play there. Again, I mean, you probably don't need me to describe what happened there. A Panthers Warrior player on the forecheck, borderline slash, not definitely a slash, a borderline slash, knocked the stick out of his opponent's hand. The Peru player decided to just throw the arms up, like, what's going on? Panthers Warriors threw it out in front, off the player and in. And it's a goal for the Panthers Warriors shorthanded, and they're back in the game 3-1 now. It's definitely a good lesson there for all the kids out there. Play to the whistle. Clement. Shot, save Mar. 12:38 to go in the second, 3-1. I mean, you get that one from both sides. You understand. When the stick goes out of a hand like that, oftentimes slashing, but also you can't just throw your arms up and stop playing, especially if no call has been made. 3-1 Peru over the Panthers Warriors, 12:38 to play in the second period. Peru has 43 seconds left on their power play. Here's Llewellyn. Llewellyn shot. Save Mar. And they'll do it again. Scrambled face-off. Both teams still battling for it. Finally taken by Peru after about 10 seconds. Opportunity here. Shot. Save Mar, and we'll do it again. Peru wins the draw. Back to the point. Quinto. Wojnicki to the other Wojnicki. Out in front. Off the stick. Ramos tries to clear, goes back around to Butterworth. Nice play. Butterworth. Not out. Held in here, Wojnicki again. Wojnicki. Shot. Misses everything. Here's Llewellyn. Penalty over. Panthers Warriors kill it off, and they actually get one on the man disadvantage. Thrown back out in front. Arntz comes up with it. Arntz sends it the length of the ice, perhaps not knowing that the penalty is over. And the goaltender comes out to play it. Then we get a late icing call. I don't know about all that. 11:36 to play in the second period. 3-1 Peru. Some confusion here on the change. And we're ready to get back underway. Quinto at the right point. Finds a teammate. It's Pelaez. Pelaez tried to find the other Pelaez. They steal it back. Marcelo Marcelo Pelaez Jr. taken down. Play on. Greer in the corner, looking for an escape route. Can't find one. Held in by Richter. Peru all over them right now. Pelaez shot. Save. Thrown out in front. Big stop. Defense got a piece of it too. And they'll elect to ice the puck. It's all Peru right now. 10:54 to play in the second. 3-1 Peru. Another offensive zone draw for Team Peru. 10:54 to play in the second. They win another draw. Back to Quinto at the right point. Quinto, wrister deflected, just missed. Pelaez, shot, score! Peru strikes again. Marcelo Pelaez Jr. with his second of the game. And it's 4-1 Peru. Back underway here. Peru now with a 3-goal advantage again. Choi can't get it across the line. Taken on by the Panthers Warriors. Just over 10 minutes to play in the second period. We still have not reached the halfway point of this game. Choi on the turnover shot. Missed everything. As we've got a dog entering the arena. Who let the dogs out? Right now, Peru. Childress gains the red line, then blue, and he's the first across. Childress on his backhand. Ridden off. Childress wins it back. Plays to a teammate. Shot, save, rebound. Covered up by Richter. 9:49 to play in the second period. Because we have 15-minute periods, the halfway point of the game is technically 7:30 of the second period, so we're still not there yet. But Peru has the 3-goal advantage. Childress. Ramos. Childress finds the puck again. Outlet pass. Clement. Lovato across blue. Lovato around the defense. Lovato still has it. Hooked a little bit. Play on. Panthers Warriors trying to outlet here. Ramos. Picked back up. Rojas. Nestor Rojas still has it. Tries to find a teammate, then runs into the ref and taken out. And Peru's got a 3-on-2 the other way. Mourinho finds Lovato. Shot off the pipe. Oh, man. Caught that one square. Now Panthers Warriors have a 2-on-1 the other way as it's opened up. Rojas around the defense. Goes around Clement. Rojas out to the point. Here's Arntz. Overskates but gets it back. Shot deflects. Oh, boy. That one didn't miss by much. Panthers Warriors. Wes Kirk ramping up the pressure. Kirk still has it on his stick. Rojas again. Nestor Rojas finds the open man. Arntz blasts it wide. Childress tries to go around Lovato. Peru ridden off on this play. Panthers Warriors tried to throw it out in front like happened last time. Didn't quite get the same result this time. Teams deflects it. Lovato fires into the attack zone. Arntz is the first one back for the Panthers Warriors. Childress gliding back to the puck, taking a little bit of a breather in the process, and gives off to Arntz, but it missed its target. And here comes Peru, 2-on-1. Wojnicki shot, score! Jesse Cesar Wojnicki. 5-1 Peru. As we're just about to hit the halfway mark of this game. 7:40 remaining in the second period. 5-1 Peru now with a 4-goal lead. Donaire first across the line as they look to try to blow this one wide open. Wojnicki giving chase. Out in front, just missed that time. Teams in a foot race. Beaten by Llewellyn. Donaire to Wojnicki. Wojnicki loses it to Teams. Teams trying to escape, can't. Wojnicki. Over to the other Wojnicki. Shot Mourinho. Save Mars. 7:08 to play in the second. Panthers Warriors with it in their own end. Butterworth spins to Greer. Llewellyn now on it for Team Peru. Peru with the puck. Wojnicki giving off to Donaire. Dropping that one. Llewellyn lost it. Picked up by Wojnicki. Back across the line, 2-on-2. Llewellyn hounded and loses it now. And here's Greer with a potential 1-on-1. Greer tries to go around the defense, loses it. They stay on side, just able to. Pass across to Teams, doesn't connect. Donaire takes it back. Over to Llewellyn. Wojnicki overskates it, puts himself offside. They'll tag up, though. Wojnicki across the line. Over to the other Wojnicki. Greer intercepts. Greer. And out. Teams giving chase against Llewellyn. Here's Teams. Teams loses it. Wojnicki. Wojnicki. In the slot. Shot. Blocker save. Richter picks it back up for Peru. Richter. Centering pass, Wojnicki shot, save, goalie all the way out. Open net, kept out by the defense, oh my. Richter, backhand pass, shot, missed the net again by Wojnicki. Here comes Childress the other way. Childress, all alone. Peels back with it. And given off now. Peru comes across the line, 3-on-2. Shot on, missed everything. Quinto on the backhand, also wide. Spaeth couldn't come up with it. Quinto again for Peru. Leaves off, shot, Richter. Blocker saved by Marr. Another shot and they score! Oh, they're under siege now. A goal scored there by Sebastian Pelaez. 4:47 to go in the second period. It's 6-1 Peru, and they're in firm control here. Who let the dogs out? Peru opens up a 5-goal cushion late in the second period. And the Panthers Warriors are struggling here. Pelaez, the other one, comes across. Shot blocked out with a shin pad. That caught the netting. And that'll bring a stoppage to play with 4:38 to play in the second. Offensive zone draw for Pelaez. Panthers Warriors able to get it back to the neutral zone just barely. Spaeth gets it out. Again, right now, Panthers Warriors just trying to get it back to neutral ice at this point. They're fighting a territorial battle right now and not doing so well. But they are under siege against Peru right now. Childress, first one back, wraps it around Pelaez, steals on the far boards. Centering pass just missed Quinto's stick. Ramos trying to get it to center ice, and it's going to just skip into the Peru bench with 4:07 to play in the second period. Neutral zone draw coming up here. Here's Lovato. Lovato on the near boards, takes it to the faceoff dot, still has it blocked in the slot by the Panthers Warriors defense. Knocking it off the boards and back out. Here's Mourinho. Mourinho still with the puck across the blue line, leaves there for Lovato. And he'll fire it in the rest of the way. Puck catches the back of the net. Panthers Warriors want to whistle, they'll get it. With 3:38 to play in the second. Puck got stuck there on the outside of the cage. Faceoff will come to the right of Mar as Peru looks to extend their lead. Mourinho at the point. Tripping and falling on his own accord was Lovato. And the Panthers skate it back out. Kerr couldn't get there. Here's Choi the other way. Choi just onside. Left there. Lovato out in front, and they score again. This one hammered home by Russell Lovato. And 3:18 remains in the second. It's 7-1 Peru. Peru has opened up a half-dozen goal advantage here. Here's Llewellyn with it. Llewellyn first across the line. Llewellyn shot just missed. Loose there. Lovato. Over to Mourinho. Mourinho shot blocked. Puck is still up for grabs. Mourinho back to Lovato. Mourinho. Panthers Warriors just trying to hang on for dear life at this point. Childress on his backhand across the blue line. Childress out in front. Tipped wide by Greer. Wes Kirk on it for the Panthers Warriors. Throws it out in front. Nobody home. Spaeth will keep it in at the left point. It's taken off his stick by Wojnicki. 2-on-1 for Peru. Here's Wojnicki and Choi. Wojnicki's going to take it himself on the backhand and scores. What a goal. Jesse Caesar Wojnicki. 8-1 Peru. Peru has really blown this one wide open here in the second period with some excellent play. Davis giving chase, but Peru's going to skate back with that one. It's Richter. Richter finds Wojnicki. The Wojnicki brothers are dominating. We assume they're brothers. As many as 4 sets of brothers on Team Peru. Barron looking for the puck, but it's going to come free to Richter. One Richter skating, one Richter in goal. Wojnicki. Wojnicki in the slot dangerously. Thrown on. Stopped. Loose puck. Picked up by Davis. Spaeth tries to clear, and he can't. Davis, second attempt, gets it out. Richter finds Wojnicki. Wojnicki all alone. Shot. Save. Marr under siege. Centering pass. Wojnicki to Wojnicki. And he scores. The brothers Wojnicki at it again. And it's getting out of hand here in the second period with 1:06 to go. Peru now up 8-1 here late in the second period. That play comes in offside with a minute left in the second. Peru with it. Leon slides it across to Pelaez. Pelaez shoots, deflects, out of play with 48.6 to go in the second. Richter, shot, save, Marr. Another opportunity fanned on by Pelaez. Quinto loses it. Panthers Warriors may have a break here late in the second period. Arntz with the puck. Arntz shot, glove save. And they'll keep going. Another opportunity. Pelaez here late stages of the second. Last opportunity. Backhand, forehand shot, save. And the second period is over. And it was a good one if you're a Team Peru fan. Stay with us for the third period coming up here in just under a minute. And we are underway here with period number 3 between Team Peru and the Panthers Warriors. It is 8-1 Peru. This one out of hand. And we'll see if they go to running clock here in the third period. Here's Pelaez looking for more. Pelaez skating through, sticked aside by Marr. Peru been the better team throughout here. Panthers Warriors going to elect to cover that one up, and it appears we do mercifully have a running clock here in the third period. Peru wins the draw. Clement tries to guide it through. Saved by Marr, and he'll hold on. Here come the Panthers Warriors. Knocked away by Peru's strong defense. Clement. Mourinho. Lovato. Teams first across the line for the Panthers Warriors. Greer tried to backhand it across, knocked away by Mourinho. Butterworth. Stolen by Lovato. Lovato to Lovato. Shot. Stick save. Panthers Warriors back to the red line. Taken back by Mourinho. Floated that one across to Clement. And Lovato into the attack zone. Lovato tries to go around everybody. Finally loses it at the last second. And here's Wes Kirk for the Panthers Warriors. Kirk into the attack zone behind the net. Mourinho picks it up for Team Peru. Butterworth. Arntz. Wojnicki. First across the line. Wojnicki around the defense. Shot. Big stop there by Marr. Wojnicki. Mourinho. Shot. Misses. Under 12 to go. Llewellyn. Save. Barron trying to clear it. Can't do it. Wojnicki. Pass across. Wow. A work of art there from Team Peru. Wojnicki scores again. And the onslaught continues from Team Peru. Not sure if they're done putting goals up on the board. Possibly. A rough one here for the Panthers Warriors, but Team Peru just looking super strong here to kick off their group men's 3 campaign. Butterworth misses Davis, and it's a 3-on-1 the other way. Wojnicki joined by Wojnicki. Pass across, doesn't get through. Strong defense there by the Panthers Warriors. Childress gets it back out to center with just over 10 to play in the game. Llewellyn. Passes across, misses everything. Here's Donaire. Down low. Lovato. Mourinho. Saved by Marr. So Team Peru looking strong in the men's D3 category. It'll be interesting to see how their rest of their group stages go. And then as the tournament advances and we get into crossover play and single elimination, all that fun stuff when the brackets join us. Games all day, all night, all week, basically, as we've been saying. If you want to watch hockey, it's going to be pretty endless here from AMERIGOL. Wall-to-wall, morning, noon, and night. Basically Sunday to Sunday. All culminating in some championship games this coming Sunday. Pelaez to Pelaez. 9 minutes to go. Llewellyn at the point. Fires. Scores. Oh, my. Llewellyn again for Team Peru. They've stopped putting the score up on the board here. It is either 10 or 11 to 1 right now. The board is capping here at 8. Pelaez shoots and misses. Pelaez, the other Pelaez, shut down by Marr. 8 minutes to go in the third. Panthers Warriors looking a little gassed here. Mama said there'd be days like this. Llewellyn at the point. Just missed. Puck sitting out there in front of an open cage. Peru almost scored again. Here's Childress. Childress across the line first. Tripped up. Play on. Lovato picks back up for Team Peru. Lovato. Into the slot. Nice blocker save by Marr. Here's Richter. Backhand blocked. Shot missed from Lovato. Childress wrapped it around. Greer. Childress out of the reach of Ramos. Could have been icing. Wasn't. Llewellyn to Lovato. Shot saved by Marr. And he'll cover with just under 6.5 to go here in the third. Face-off won by Team Peru. Shot misses. Quinto. Out in front. No one there. Here's Barron. Shot on. Save Marr. Teams fighting with Quinto. Arndt slides it across to Butterworth. Here's Kirk. Kirk is the first across the blue line. Kirk dumps in wide of everything. Teams tries to win it back for the Panthers Warriors, but it's Peru's puck again. Here's Wojnicki. Joined by Donaire, 2-on-1. Wojnicki. Butterworth goes down. Wojnicki to Wojnicki. And they score again. This one has been all Peru from start to finish. A comprehensive effort from them. Wojnicki. Lost count of how many points they have at this point. The Wojnickis. They have a lot. Puck catches the side of the net. Four minutes to go here in the third. Pelaez shot saved by Marr. Can't help but wonder what the shots on goal are at this point and how many saves Marr has. Puck played along by Davis, taken on by Quinto. Pelaez, joined by Pelaez. Across to Pelaez and misses. Pelaez has it again, just over 3 to go. Quinto around his man, shoots, save Marr. Rebound out to Pelaez. Still has it. Shot, save, cleared. Looks like a power play for Peru. Blocked again. Clement holds it in. Pelaez picks it back up again as we go under 3 in the third. Thrown back out in front. Still loose. And the Panthers Warriors finally able to send it down the ice. Quinto collects behind his own net. Mourinho. Childress. Here comes Spaeth, one-on-one with the defense. Spaeth on his backhand, nobody home. Pelaez, 2-on-2 for Peru. Pelaez, backhand, spun off the play. Mourinho, glove saved by Marr. And he looks tired. And he deserves to be. Under 2 to go here in the third. So much more action coming at you here throughout the week again. Tons of coverage, tons of games, so many different divisions. As we said, it all culminates on Championship Sunday, where we'll crown some champions. "90 seconds left in this one. Llewellyn has it again for Team Peru. Tipped in by Ramos. Llewellyn again. Outlet misses Lovato. Butterworth peels back with just a minute left. Mourinho back to Llewellyn. Icing waved off here. Steal here. Lovato shot save. Rebound to Choi. Save. Bouncing puck. Kept in by Llewellyn. Lovato. Stolen by Butterworth. Opportunity here. Panthers Warriors could have a breakaway. Greer to Childress. Childress. Partial breakaway. Blocker saved by Richter. And the Peru faithful having a good time here tonight as this one starts to finally wind down. Peru's going to get out of here with a large win over the Panthers Warriors to start off their Division III campaign. And that's where this game will come to a close. Peru gets the win over the Panthers Warriors in here, Division III hockey. Back with more action coming up next.